Hi guys, Kips here. Today's job is going to be changing the brake fluid front and rear. There's two calipers on the front and one on the rear, so hopefully it shouldn't be too much of a difficult job. Hopefully nothing's seized. The chances that this bike's had the brake fluid changed before are limited because it's such a low mileage bike. I'd like to think it's been done, but you never know. So let's get this fluid changed and hopefully we'll get a better lever and a better foot pedal and we can stop in Donington Park. So I've dug up my trusty old brake bleeding kit from the cupboard, purchased some new 5.1 brake fluid. Right then, so the first job I'm going to do, I'm going to drain out the old fluid to save sucking it all the way back through the system and top it up with fresh stuff. So, it's got a safety cap over here. Let's get the safety cap up. I put a bit of kitchen roll around the edges just in case you splash on the paintwork, because brake fluid and paintwork doesn't go too well together. Right, let's take this cap off. Okay, carefully. Off we go. Try to put it back on the right way around. There we go. Okay, so it's a rubber cap. A few drips on there. It's a good job I put the kitchen roll down. Right. I'm just going to rig this up somehow. Right, so as you can see, there's all the, oops, spilled a bit. That's the old brake fluid. Let's top up the new stuff. Okay. Right, so that's filled up. Right, so the brake nipple is on the inside edge, just by here, which is a little bit of a pain. It'd be much easier if it was on the outside to crack off. I suggest using a hexagonal socket rather than a bihex because it's got a lot more surface area. Okay, out of the toolkit, I've got this plastic tubing, a plastic sleeve, and this rubber adapter. So just a dry fit. This fits over the end of the brake nipple, just with a gap. And I've already cracked off the brake nipple itself, so I know it's not seized. So I'm going to stick this on the end, and hopefully we should get some brake fluid through. Right, bear with me, I need about 3 hands for this job. So the spanner's on the top. Apply a little bit of pressure to the pump, and we've got brake fluid slowly coming through. This brake fluid has a shelf life of only a few years because it tends to absorb water. And water and brake fluid don't mix very well. It causes air in the system. That's what causes the spongy lever, which you can't stop. Okay. Okay, I just topped up the master cylinder again. I'm just going to give it another few pumps. Here we go. Nope, that wasn't quite on properly. You can see some air bubbles coming through. That's not out of the system, that's from around the seal. I can't quite get the seal properly. Okay, I think that should be enough. So I've just pulled through this much fluid. So once we've done the one side, it's time to repeat the process on the other side. Alright guys, after bleeding the front brakes, I realised that it's still a bit squidgy, but I failed to realise there's a brake nipple on top of here, so I'm going to give that one a go and fingers crossed I'll make it much better. Okay, let's try bleeding this one. I tried this adapter and it didn't seem to work very well, so I'm just going to try with nothing at all, but there could be a little bit of spillage. Just need about 5 arms. Okay. What am I going to do with that? Let's try that, see what it's like. It's definitely a little bit better. Hard to tell though. Just give it another go. That seems a bit better again. I'm still expecting a little bit of flex in the lever because I still got the standard rubber hoses, but I probably will put some braided lines on in the future. So the last job is to top up the fluid, which I've just done in between the min and max, or upper and lower, and then put all this in, the seals, making sure it doesn't spill over the edge. And then give it a bit of a wipe down. Job done. And now it's time for the rear brakes.